Call to actions or challenges or steps to do, that's when you really get that measuring gauge on how important this is to them. How serious are they taking this opportunity? Instead of giving them 9 things to do at one time, you give them one thing, see if they do it. Give them one thing, see if they do it. Give them one thing, see if they do it. And I love that because it can be overwhelming when you're bringing someone on board.
Sure.
So the next thing that I'd love to hear from you, John, is what keys do you focus on when training a new agent and launching them properly in this business?
Keys do I focus on when training? For me, it's a lot about action, dude, honestly. Because again, this thing ain't deep, right? We get a schedule, we get a lead plan to fill that schedule, and we continue to train, right? And as we're making mistakes, we're getting feedback from someone, right? That's it. That's all you do here. It's not any more complicated than that. Now, some people also do training on their own time and they retain things. Some people, like you, might retain things quicker than I do. I don't know, right? Everybody's different. So for me, what I'm really paying attention to is effort. That's the most important thing for me. You know, like y'all, almost everybody knows Easton. This is my favorite story. I always tell. Easton was trash in the field. If y'all watched anything of his, he'll tell you. He was not good but you know what he did? Dude, he ran 40 appointments a week, no matter what. No matter what. And was never negative, ever negative. And every time he missed a sale, he would call and go, hey, dude, I need help. I missed this. Mary said this. Can you help? And then we started recording his in-homes. Because I'm like, dude, I don't know why you're missing. It seems like you're doing okay. And he started recording it. And what he was telling me he was saying was not what he was saying. Does that make sense? And the way he was saying it was not correct. And so it's like, we can say the same thing and deliver it very differently. Body language, tonality, you know what I mean? How timidness or not. And so for me, it's way more about the effort, dude. The effort and the coachability is everything for me. You put in effort, I'm in. Because learning this is so easy. Learning what to say and how many situations are there really? You know what I mean? Like they're young or old, they're healthy or sick, or they're single or married. I mean, that's all of them. And mortgage or final expense, if you want to break it down even more, I mean, that's it. Right? So there's only so many deliveries. There's only so many approaches. I can teach those to anybody in 60, 90 days max, like even if you're terrible, but not if you're not putting in the action and the effort. Right? So one thing that I learned, dude, is like, you ever get someone that makes like $47 a week and then they want to call you for phone script training?
Oh yeah.
And then you do it? Or they run 8 appointments a week and they need in-home training on 72-year-olds with a big mortgage? Well, I used to do those. And then one day it hit me, dude. I'm like, I'm allowing the person who needs the training to dictate the training they need. That's weird. So meaning when someone makes 80, 60, 80, 100, $120 a week, they call me for phone script training, right? And I give it to them. I'm now validating that they think they can be great with my magical words on their limited effort. If someone calls me for in-home training and they run 8 appointments a week, I'm now telling them my words are so magical that you can be great on 8 appointments a week. That's what they hear. Whereas now if someone goes, I need phone script training, I'm like, how many dollars did you make? How many leads did you buy? What time did you start dialing? Right? Because what they really need is probably discipline. What they really probably need is a lead plan. What they really need is to learn how to dial, right? Meaning triple dialing and back to back and no time between dials and all the steps of it. Or in-home, same way. You know, I had someone call me not too long ago, it's probably last year, and they sat a one leg. And they were like, well, what would you have said here? They gave me this objection. I'm like, I wouldn't have said no. I wouldn't have got there. I wouldn't have sat the appointment. He goes, I know you wouldn't have sat it, but what would you have said? No, you're not following me, dude. I wouldn't have said anything because I wouldn't have been there. You know? Or like, Joe said I need to think about it. And I know he doesn't really need to. What would you say? Dude, I don't say anything. I just leave because I have 30 appointments. I know, but no, you're not listening to me. I would not have been in that situation because they told you 82 times at the beginning of the appointment they weren't buying, but you kept on trying to sell. That's why you got it, because you wouldn't listen. So they tell you, I want to think about it, so you freaking leave. You should have seen that coming at the beginning. All right. And if you have 30 appointments, you can do that correctly. And so for me, I'm trained. My focus is training on the basics, dude. You want to sell a bunch? 30 appointments a week. You can't do that? Expect a roller coaster. Buckle up. That's it. 30 appointments a week, or it's going to be crazy inconsistent. Period. You want to build? 30 appointments a week, 30 interviews a week. Or what? It's going to be inconsistent. That's it. It's no deeper than that. Now you start running 30 appointments a week, bro, I'll tell you exactly what to say to Mary. Now, again, if you can't, you're part-time, your first week in the field, I got you. But I'm talking someone been here 3, 6, 8, 10 months, and they're still running 12 appointments a week. You're telling me they haven't heard? I go like, hey, let me ask you a question. Which training did you see that said running 12 appointments a week would make you successful? Who did that one again? I forget their name. Oh, that's right. There's not one. You know what I mean? Like, which training did you see that said making $64 a week would book you 30 appointments? I forget who said that one. Oh, dang, there ain't one. That's right. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants the skill set before they put in the effort. And for me, I had to flip it. I'm like, you give me the effort, I'll teach you the skill set. Because I'm not that good. I can't give you the skill set if you don't have the effort. And I'm not going to try. Again, dude, day 1, week 2, I'm not talking about that guy. You got to help that guy. Does that make sense? I'm not. But you've been here 6 months and you're telling me you don't know what to do? You've been here more than a few weeks and you don't know product? What? That's like asking Maddox, he gets a Bible verse every week at school. If he had one Bible verse to learn and he don't know it in 3 months, I'm like, what? Like, dude, he gets it on Monday. He knows it by Monday night. Like, how do you not know like, how long does it really take to learn a product? Even if it was a week, which is not true. It's like a few hours. But even if it took a week to learn a product, dude, you can know every product inside out, backwards, like your hand in a couple months. So I'm like, dude, where's the effort? I'm in. I will give you all the support, all the training, everything you need. But I've just learned, dude, if there's limited effort, I ain't that damn good and I ain't gonna try. You know? Yeah. So I've learned that I can teach people to do more way faster than I can get them to believe they can be better. So I just find a way to get people to do more, dude.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.